Welcome back. Toby and I are here today to, I don't know, have a little fun, read a story, right? Yeah, Mrs. Colby, I can't wait. Hi guys, I've been missing you a lot. How's everybody doing? I can't hear them. I know. I wish they could answer in there, but they kind of can't, so we just have to, let's blow them a kiss. Kiss for me and Toby. Want to give him an air hug? Yeah, I love to give air hugs. Come on in, everybody, stand up. Everybody, gather around your iPad. Air hug. I think that's good. So my friend, how is staying indoors going for you? Well, if you want to know the truth, it's driving me a little tiny bit crazy. It is? Yeah. I bet it is for a lot of kids in there. They're figuring out what to do. And are you doing school at home? Yeah. Every morning I Zoom with my teacher, and then I have kind of a lot of work to do. And I read every day. Well, that's a good thing to read every day. I think our kids out there are doing the same thing. And I was reminding them, do you have your library books at home? Yeah, I have 3 of them. Well, I was telling the kids that if they could remember to get their library books and put them in their backpacks for safekeeping so we can make sure we get all of our library books back. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I'm going to do that when I get home. I bet your librarian will be so happy that you do that. Yeah. Her name's Mrs. McKinley. Mrs. McKinley's your librarian? Yeah, she's super nice. She is. Well, I'm so glad you have a good librarian and you like to read. I read a ton of books. You know what else I've been doing? What else? I've been playing with Play-Doh. Do you guys ever play with Play-Doh? Well, I love it. And I have one that makes like spaghetti noodles. And I push it in and then I cut it off. And that makes like spaghetti noodles. And I put them in a pan and I pretend I'm cooking. It's super fun. And I have another one that's like a pizza Play-Doh. I make little pepperonis and shredded cheese. I have to cut that off too. That sounds like fun. Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. Well, Play-Doh is a great thing. If you have Play-Doh at home, that might be a good thing to pull out today. Yeah, you're going to really love it, you guys. What else have you been doing? Well, we can't be near any kids, but I talked to the boy across the street. He comes out in his yard, and I come out my yard, and then we talk. You do? Yeah, across the street. Well, actually, we kind of holler. Hey, Mikey, how you doing? Hey, Toby, how you doing? Well, that sounds like fun. What do you guys talk about? How bored we are, and how bored we are, and we wish we could play together, and everything. Well, that's fun. You know what I've been doing? I've been calling a lot of my friends on the phone. You are? Yep, I call them, and we've been texting a lot. Yeah, I've been texting too. My mom lets me get on her phone a little bit. Yeah, my teacher Zooms me every day. I get to see her. You get to see your teacher every day? Yeah, she's super nice. I love seeing her because I miss her. I know. I think everybody kind of misses their teachers. Yeah, it makes me really sad. I hope I can go back to school this year. Well, I don't know. That's a tough one. I've been thinking about that too. We want to see everybody, but we want everything to be safe before we go back. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We don't want to go back too soon, but it would be fun. I know. And then summer's coming. Yay, summer! So how's Winnie doing? What? How's Winnie doing? Oh no. Still the crying thing. I just get to sleep every single night. She isn't even sleeping through the night yet. About 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm snoozing away. And here she comes. And then, if nobody comes to get her quick enough, it goes into a full-blown explosion. Nobody can sleep through that. Well, that's not too good. How's Mikey? Have you been being a good big brother to him? Yeah, you know he could kind of be a little bit of a pain. But we've been playing together. I play blocks with him. I build him up. Guess what he likes to do? I bet he loves to knock him down. Oh yeah, he knocks everything down. I just get a big building, skyscraper, and he just knocks it down. Well, that's such a good thing. Here, let me let you sit there a little bit. Oh, thank you. I was getting tired of standing. Well, what else? Oh, we Me and my mom baked chocolate chip cookies yesterday. You did? Yeah, it was super fun. I put extra chocolate chips in because I like a chocolate chip in every single bite. Well, I do too. And you know what? I know we're not supposed to, but I love to eat the dough. You do? Yep, me too. Me and my mom always take a spoonful or two before we make the cookies. Well, sometimes we take 5 or 6 spoonfuls. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, we ate almost all of them yesterday. We hardly have any left. Well, I can see how that can happen, especially if you eat some of the dough and then you eat some of the cookies. Yeah. Did you brush your hair today? What? Did you brush your hair today? Why? What's wrong with it? Well, it looks a tiny bit like you were sleeping on it, squishy. What? Well, I didn't really brush it. You should brush your hair every day. I know, but I'm just at home. I know, but the kids are looking at you. Oh, hey, I hear barking. I think that's Dexter. When somebody comes to the door, he barks. Well, if somebody's at the door, shouldn't you go get it? Well, no, because we're here with the kids. We'll let Mr. Colby get it. All right. Back to my hair. What's wrong with it? Well, brush it down just a little bit in the back. There. Is that better? No. But tomorrow, maybe when you come, you can brush your hair. All right. Well, I can't really think of anything. What have you been doing? Well, I've been baking cookies too. You did? Yeah, and yesterday I made lemon bars. Lemon bars? Yeah, those are super good. You might want to try making those. I wish I had Play-Doh. I would be playing Play-Doh too. Well, I could bring you some tomorrow. Well, that would be really nice of you. I would like that. Yeah. Well, my friend, we are going to be reading a story today, and it's called Alexander and the Terrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Have you ever had a really bad day? Yeah, I've had a bad day before. Well, he has a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Ooh, I can't wait to hear about that. I haven't really had one of those. No, I haven't really had one of the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad days. Well, my friend, I think I'm going to read the story to him. So, I'm going to take you over. Do you mind sitting over on the couch in a chair? I brought a chair in for you to sit over there. Oh, you did? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to send you over there, and I will see you hopefully again this week. Hey, there's Dexter. There he is. Dexter, come here, boy. Over here. Over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. I think I've scared him. Well, sometimes he's a little afraid of people he doesn't know. I think you might be scaring him. Do I look scared? Hey, buddy. Oh, he doesn't like me. I think he'll like you. I think he just doesn't know you very well. Okay, my friend. Well, I'm so glad you came today. Thanks for coming and chatting with us and talking with the boys and girls. Bye, everybody. I miss you guys. I love you. I miss you guys. I love you. That's it. Okay. We will talk to you later. Have a great day and listen to the story before you go. All right. I won't go till I listen to the story. Okay, buddy. Bye. Let me put you over here. I'm just going to set you right there. Good job. Okay. All right. Well, Dexter, Toby's gone. You're safe. And here's our story. Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Have you ever had a day like that? Oh, now you're coming over. Now that there's no Toby, can you say hi to the boys and girls? Dexter loves to come for story time. All right, you can listen to the story with us. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. It's by Judith Viorst, and we have a basket of her books in the library too. She writes all kinds of amazing books. One of them, my favorite, is called Earrings, which might not interest the boys, but it's a super cute little book. She's got lots of books that she writes. So here we go. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on a skateboard by mistake. I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running. Oh, I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And these pictures are all in black and white. Have you ever had a day like that when nothing went right? Back at breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray kit in his breakfast box. Nick found a junior undercover agent code ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. I think I moved to Australia, which is very far away. We used to get boxes of cereal. I don't think they put prizes in the bottom, but my brother and sister and I would pick the box of cereal depending on what the picture was on the front, what would be in the bottom of the box. And sometimes we wouldn't wait for it to pour into our cereal. We would reach our hand down in there and grab the prize that was in the box of the cereal. So I remember that. In the carpool, Mrs. Gibson let Becky have the seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said, if I don't get a seat by the window, I'm going to be car sick. No one even answered. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of the sailboat better than my picture of the invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. And at counting time, she said I left out the number 16. Who needs 16? I could tell it was going to be a terrible, no good, very bad day. Isn't that funny? He drew an invisible castle, and there's not even anything on his paper. I wouldn't do that in class 5 as you go, hey, Mrs. Wallace, guess what? I drew an invisible teddy bear. Well, I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said Philip Parker was his best friend, and Albert Moyle was his next best friend, and I was his third best friend. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, the ice cream cone falls apart and the cone part lands in Australia. Poor guy. There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Elber got a Hershey bar with almonds. And Paul's mother gave him a piece of a jelly roll that had coconut sprinkles on top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in dessert? Oh, it was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. That's what it was, because after school, my mom took all of us to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I said, I'm going to Australia. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot. And while we were waiting for my mom to get the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy. And then I started crying because of the mud, and Nick said I was a crybaby. While I was punching Nick for saying I was a crybaby, my mom came back, and then she scolded me for being muddy and for fighting. I am having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, I told everybody. Nobody even answered. You might be having some connections pop up in your head of times when you went, oh boy, I know just what he's talking about. I can remember when, and you'll have some little things popping up from your memory. So when we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers, Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes. But then the shoe man said, we're all sold out of those. They made me buy plain old white ones, but they can't make me wear them. He's had trouble at the dentist. He had trouble at the breakfast table. He's had trouble at the shoe store. Well, when we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copy machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk, and I was careful as I could be except for my elbows. He also said don't fool around with the phone, but I think I might have called Australia. My dad said please don't pick him up from the office anymore. Oh, it was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Then there were lima beans for dinner. I hate lima beans. Oh, and there was kissing on TV. I hate kissing. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes. My marble went down the drain. Oh, and I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. I hate my railroad train pajamas. When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep, and the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. My cat wants to sleep with Anthony, not me. Oh, it's been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom says that some days are like that. Even in Australia. Hopefully, when he wakes up tomorrow, he will be having a better day. Usually, when you go to sleep and you get up the next day is usually always better. So, if you have some Play-Doh at home, pull it out. See if you can have fun with it like Toby did. Maybe you have a friend that you could talk to across the street, who knows, in your neighborhood that you could talk to from afar, shouting across the street. I hope you're having a great day. Tell your teachers hello for me because I haven't talked to them. So when you get on Zoom next time, say, hey, Mrs. Colby and Toby said hello. Okay, well, I'm going to look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We've got another story. Frances is coming, I think, tomorrow. She wants us to go out with her in the garden. So we'll have to see if that's what we do tomorrow. I also know Gertrude Seaweed wants to come on too. So loved having you today, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.